So if you regularly watch my videos, you know that I'm a big proponent of fear release, which isn't surprising because pregnancy, prepping for childhood, prepping for motherhood can bring up a lot of fears and insecurities and anxiety. So I'm all about having lots of tools to help you release that fear and anxiety. One of my favorite tools is called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. This is what a lot of people refer to as tapping. And it is a really great way to essentially like reset your energy system. You know, think like acupuncture, acupressure. It's helping to reset that energy system, specifically release fear of a certain circumstance or situation that you might be in. Something that it really helped me through during pregnancy was ultrasounds. I was always really afraid that there wouldn't be a heartbeat. So I would do a lot of tapping going into, the ultrasound tech's office. I would even do tapping sometimes while they were doing the ultrasound until they confirmed there was a heartbeat. I also used it when my son was a baby, and I had never had anxiety while flying, but when he was on the plane with me as a baby, I would get so much anxiety. Any little sound, turbulence, I'd go crazy. So I used the tapping to get through that. So I'm going to use my cheat sheet to tell you how to do it, because there's some really specific points that we need to hit when we're tapping. So the first thing that we need to do is figure out, like, okay, what am I afraid of? What's the situation that I'm wanting to release right now? And you can do this with anything. So we'll use my example of a fear of ultrasounds in this situation. So first, you just want to close your eyes. You want to think, okay, on a scale from 0 to 10, how afraid am I of ultrasounds? So back then when I first did this, I'd probably say like an 8. It would really send me into a panic. And so, okay, it's an 8. So here, I want to try to sit up a little bit so you can see me. Hopefully, dang it. Here, I'll stand up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so next we need to tell this energy system what the issue is that we're working with. So set this down. Sorry if I'm going in and out of focus. Okay, so now we need to, and I'm going to include a diagram of this in this video to make it easier to figure out what I'm doing. Okay, so we need to find 2 tender spots. They're about, 2 inches above the breast. You can kind of poke around until you find the tender spots. And then you rub them as you tell yourself the problem. So, I'm working on my fear of ultrasounds. I'm working to move past my fear of ultrasounds, That's what we're working on. Just focusing on the problem while you're touching those tender points. And so now that energy system understands what you're working with, and you can begin the tapping. And as we do this tapping, you can say an affirmation along the lines of, even though I have so much fear about ultrasounds, I still completely love and respect myself. Even though I have this fear of ultrasounds, I still completely love and respect myself. So you're telling yourself it's okay. It's okay to have this fear, but we're also going to release it. So we're not resisting the fear. Again, we're not telling your mind that it's wrong, that it's doing something bad. We're just giving ourselves love and acceptance, and we're going to help to work through it. Okay, so with the tapping, you start at the top of your head. Even though I have this fear of ultrasounds, I still completely love and respect myself. Now right in here, even though I have this fear of ultrasounds, I still completely love and respect myself. Even though I have a fear of ultrasounds, I still love and respect myself. Fear of ultrasounds, still love and respect myself. Fear of ultrasounds, still love and respect myself. Fear of ultrasounds, still love and respect myself. Love of ultrasounds, still love and respect myself. Tapping just under my armpits, love of ultrasounds, I still love and respect myself. And now we're just going right here. Oops. Right in here. Fear of ultrasounds, I still love and respect myself. Okay, so I've just tapped. What I would do now is close my eyes, think, okay, on a scale of 0 to 10, how fearful do I feel about ultrasounds in this minute? So going back again to when I originally practiced this, I probably after the first time got myself down to maybe about a 6. And so I would go through the cycle again, tapping, 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 saying my affirmation. Oh, forgot this one. Karate chop, 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 chop. Again, I provided a diagram because I know it's a little bit hard to like see where I'm tapping right now. Just doing it right now, even just as an example, I feel my general anxiety level lower. I feel a little bit more calm about everything, really. But again, it's really great to be specific about what energy you're resetting in your body, you know, what fear you're releasing. I'm also going to include a link to the official website for EFT. They do a really great job of going in depth with the technology of this. I really recommend checking it out. It totally changed my life in so many ways. I tap all the time. I look like that crazy person on the airplane, like tapping all over my face. It's a great conversation starter, but I really recommend giving it a try. Let me know how it goes. If you have any questions about it or anything else, let me know in the comments below.